Today, our imaginations will take us to the library to learn a little more about the model of mastery teaching. Here, there are plenty of resources at your disposal, such as books, plenty of quiet space, and where we will be spending our time for the next few minutes, a computer lab. This is where we will use the things we need: a computer, free internet access, and headphones to maintain the quiet, focused atmosphere. We will be using a website called code.org to demonstrate mastery learning. Code.org is a teaching program that teaches students about coding in a fun way. It breaks its content down into units and smaller lessons within the unit. Just like in mastery learning, you may not move on to the next lesson until you have mastered the content, or in this case, the correct movement sequence. Each unit is introduced by a video clip explaining the purpose of the unit.
Today, we're going to learn to program using a drag-and-drop language called Blockly.
Lesson 2, Sequencing with Scrat. We have already completed the video for the lesson, so now we're on to the actual lesson, which they call Lesson 2. Directions. To get Scrat to the acorn, snap the east block to the bottom of the When Run block and press Run. Here's the east block. Scrat needs to move one step east. Now, let's click Run. Every lesson gets progressively more challenging with each new step or skill that is added. They walk you through each skill and tell you what to do before you try it all on your own to show mastery. What happens if you get the sequence wrong? It will tell you to keep coding. Something's not quite right yet. If you still are unsuccessful after several attempts, it will give you more aid or refer you back to the lesson that has the skill you seem to be missing. In this coding program, you must have the code 100% accurate before moving on. In schools, mastery is considered attained at 80%. Assessments are given to determine mastery of the subject matter. If students do not receive at least 80% on the assessment, remediation is needed. After remediation, students have the opportunity to take the assessment again. Once they receive a score better than 80%, they can proceed to the next unit. This method is useful for personalized learning, teaching basic skills, and helps with the slower learners.